Hi everyone, welcome to another Presents video dedicated to a special occasion. Last week, just days before the 4 hours of Portimão for the European Le Mans Series, we had a chance to have at OnWheelsTV two real drivers, Filipe Albuquerque and Phil Hanson, both racing for United Autosports in LMP2 in this championship. And also these two drivers compete together as teammates in the WEC, in the FIA WEC World Endurance Championship, where they are also joined by Paul Di Resta. So we already shown a video of Filipe Albuquerque on Automobilista. Now we get the chance to see Phil Hanson driving the Oreca 07 officially licensed for rFactor 2 at first just a small glimpse at Sebring, and we will be able to see how a driver that never raced in a sim, he already tested the FIA sim, but he never experienced any of those sims out there for the public, nor rFactor 2 iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione. He never experienced these sims, so it was a first for him. But you will notice that although he started making some mistakes at Sebring, trying to know where he should brake the car and adjust to this sim racing reality, he quickly adjusted and started performing. Let's see that. So, as I mentioned, he started having some trouble, crashed in the first turn because he still was not adjusted to the brakes. It took him a while because he never had driven in a sim such as rFactor 2 or any other, except with the exception of the FIA simulator, and he says it's quite different. But he slowly adapted. He raced at Sebring before, so he slowly adapted and started immediately adjusting to the car. And you'll see some comment, because we mixed the comment from him, Filipe Albuquerque, and myself during the test, and you'll notice that he never spun. So after he adjusted to the braking, he didn't spin anymore at Sebring. So now let's talk a little bit about Phil Hanson. This is a British driver, 20 years old. He became the youngest Asian Le Mans Series champion in 2016-2017 when he won the LMP3 class. Then he went to be the youngest overall finisher in the history of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. In 2017 was also the youngest European Le Mans Series outright race winner back in 2018, and the youngest outright championship winner of the Asian Le Mans Series in last year. He also was the youngest ever overall top 10 sports prototype finisher in the Le Mans 24 Hours this year. So it's obvious we are talking about a driver with huge potential, still really young. And now let's see him with no footage on track, just the footage of him driving, and what you can see in the computer is watching while driving. Let's see it for a bit.
You never raced in Sebring, did you? Did you ever race in Sebring?
Ele não está a ouvir.
Oh no.
Did you ever race in Sebring?
I can't hear, huh?
Did you ever race in Sebring?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah you did. Yeah, you did this. Yeah, 1 year. Yeah, but I did already.
Maybe 3 or 4.
No, 3 or 4 I went to the podium already. The other one we crashed, and then I did 5 or 6 per Sebring already.
I can't hear what you're saying.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Mas ele agora, quando chegar ao Le Mans que conhece, vai-se passar.
Pois.
Porque o Le Mans está fabuloso. Esta também está. So obviously you can see that we are talking in English, the three of us, but sometimes with two Portuguese drivers there, there's some Portuguese comment.
One thing that is interesting though is, like, even if he's like a guy that does not drive so much
in a sim,
he's not spinning.
Yeah.
And normally whenever you drive a sim, you always spin and you go straight and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is not happening here, which is impressive. And it's not because it's massive understeer, you know?
Oh.
Okay, now you went. Oh, look at the damage. It's pretty cool. Front splitter, 10,000.
Is it damage on, or is it just visual?
Yeah, the front right. Look at
Yeah,
that.
but is it visual or is it proper?
Visually, in this sim you don't see it that much. On iRacing you see it tremendously now.
Yeah.
It's
But
impressive.
it's damage now.
Is
Yeah.
it?
So after driving at Sebring, his first experience in a sim racing platform, we took Phil Hanson to test, as we did also with Filipe Albuquerque. We took Phil Hanson to test at Le Mans, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, the track released officially by Studio 397 for rFactor 2. With the tremendous quality of this laser scanned version, Phil Hanson was quite impressed by the level of detail. He felt actually like if he was in the track in reality. In fact, both drivers were impressed by the level of realism of this virtual version of the track, but not only of the track, also of the car, feeling lots of times, as you will hear in the comments by them, how this is so accurate in terms of a simulation. You will be continuing listening to the comments of both drivers that were recorded from our cell phone, as we recorded from our cell phone the footage of the drivers driving in the sim. The sound is also from the cell phone, so forgive us if it's not perfect, but this was a rare opportunity we could not miss, guys. Enjoy.
And pick everything, you know. The bumps are where they should be.
Yeah, the fog is nice. It's cool, huh?
And did you feel when you were touching the curbs how the force feedback react? Did you feel when you touched the curbs how the force feedback reacts?
Yeah, it's realistic.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And what's good about this is it has not the bananas, but the opposite of the bananas are like indents. And I can even feel the floor touching.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really realistic on the crest of the crown of the road. Because at Le Mans, with it being a public road, oh no. Good job, dude. I think we have damage again. We have damage.
We do?
Yeah.
So we start over.
So as I was saying there before they interrupted me, this was a rare opportunity to bring these two drivers in a tiny time frame to OnWheelsTV, so that they could experience the sim, which they did and they very much enjoyed. Let's continue now with Phil Hanson on track at Le Mans, and I'll get back to you just closer to the end of the video.
At Le Mans, with it being on a street circuit, the road is crowned, so as you cross the middle, or even sometimes just even get down close to the middle, you can feel the floor of the car just touch and just kind of want to go either side of the middle of the road. And it's interesting, this is the first time I felt it. In the aerotech sim, which you have to do for the FIA, you didn't even feel it in that, which is kind of cool. So, fair play. Vibration in the steering wheel.
It's impressive. They just released the Nordschleife laser scan. It's impressive.
It's crazy.
In this sim, you can actually go for a 24-hour race because the climate acts
Oh, okay.
Just natural.
It's good, huh?
The suspension.
Pretty good, yeah. It's just still the tyres are a bit cold, so it still doesn't have the brake performance that I need. I know what you mean about the references. You think you can brake when you brake in real life.
Yeah, because we just need to adjust the limit. We just need to adjust the braking performance. It's different. We just need to adjust the brake performance to the limit because we are not braking at the limit. We are not braking at the limit of the car yet.
Yeah. In reality, we brake about 130, 120, right? Normally.
Yeah. Here it's like a little touch brake and then brake the rest.
Here in real life, it's a really easy place to lock up. As we lock up a little bit.
It's good, huh?
It's getting dark now as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, the hardest point of the circuit in the dark, Porsche curves. Maybe not the hardest, but the most technical.
Yeah, he's gonna
I
struggle
hope we
now.
have tire temp, otherwise we're screwed.
He's gonna struggle now in the Porsche curves.
Four.
He's in fifth.
This
Yeah.
is normally easy flat, we'll see what it's like. Yeah. And then lifting here, a little brake down.
Yes.
Bit of understeer. Trying to flick it into here.
Oh.
He's
That's
feeling.
how much exit
Yeah,
curve you take. The apex maybe not, but the exit curve definitely.
The ferry wheel.
And you
that's
brake
cool.
just past the entrance to the pits here.
Yeah, he felt the curb completely.
Definitely take
the
these
wheel.
curves, which I missed.
Oh!
Just pinch the rear locking of the brake and
It's cool, huh?
lost the rear. Right, let's try again.
You can just open the lap now.
This is flat.
Oops.
He's gonna feel it when turning that the tires are different.
At least they'll be hot.
At least they'll be hot. Yeah.
Pinch this curve a little bit. It's actually pretty realistic.
It is. Looks
That's
good.
okay. Now we have tire temp, it's a bit better.
Looks good.
Fully into the dark now as well. Actually, it looks kind of realistic as well, don't you think?
It looks nice.
Look at the boards. Always so much understeer mid to exit there, and it kills it off. And here we come out and we stay on the left hand side, and as the road comes across, that's kind of the cue to join back over to the right, because the crown and the road isn't too bad there. You're just trying to minimise the drag and hopefully get a slipstream from a car in front, which we don't have now. You can always brake slightly later into the second chicane than the first.
Yeah.
Opposite there, we have a bit of rear limitation.
So we're just closer to the end. We'll watch the end of the video, but I'll say goodbye right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more just like this in the coming days. Bye bye.
Yeah?
Maybe not that quick, but close. Braking, downshift one, continued braking. Oh, we're done. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky point there. Yeah.
Alright, I think you should take over now.